fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
This past weekend, I had the pleasure of attending the pro-peace protest in Washington, D.C., calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. The last time I saw so many bearded men together, it was an Al-Qaeda recruitment video. But faces weren't the only hairy body part in attendance. Listen, you can't have purity tests when starting a movement, which is why for the most part I was left alone by the lefties, even with a MAGA hat on. Interestingly, it led to quite a few impromptu discussions on why the pro-American position is not to fund oppressive regimes who bomb children. I know what you're thinking. If the damn Arabs will blame us for vaporizing youngins, might as well get the benefits of target practice. Those spry little buggers are hard to center in your crosshairs. Of course, we saw many different groups represented. Queers for Palestine, BLM for Palestine, Socialists for Palestine, but Jews for Palestine? This was the most interesting group out of all. Of course, I met plenty of secular Jews who think that broiling babies without the courtesy of even a preheat is barbaric. But the ultra-Orthodox Jews, get this, they believe that all of Israel should be under Palestinian control. From the river to the sea, check out my girls, Lionel Richie. You get the point. In commemoration of Israel disappearing off the face of the earth, as those Jews want, I made a list of things we will miss about the Zionist empire. Hand-drawn cartoons at the United Nations. Best comb-over east of the Mediterranean. Renaming of the Dead Sea to the more appropriate Zionist Love Dead Children Sea. A bit of a mouthful. But they can stuff it with those nice warm falafels, which aren't really Israeli, so stop taking credit. Crying never again, and then proceeding to repeat the Holocaust on a different shade of people. Some estimates pin the protests as having more than 100,000 attendees across all walks of life. However, Muslims are skeptical of the mainstream media given the coverage that it deserves. They've been smearing us as terrorist sympathizers ever since 9/11. The only time we trust the news is when they ask us to repeatedly jab ourselves and our children with experimental shots. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go schedule my 8th booster at the local CVS.